Good morning. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is a jazzy day on Curve Flattening Concerts, all jazz-related tunes. And nobody's shown up on the chat box yet. Oh, there. Somebody said morning, Raleigh. Cohiba Cat, first in. Gary Wingard. Other names will appear. I see comments, but there's no names attached to them yet. Michael Anthony Wood, Heidi McClure, Judy Wong, Steve Snyder, Donna Greenberg, Alan Kane, and Terry St. James, and Michael DeSanctis, and Debbie Lipster of Visayo, who posted a beautiful snow picture from Madrid. John Sauer, he likes the jazz stuff, I know. And Tom Dietz, and Diane Holbrook, and Marshall Lowe, and Steve Davidson, and Steve Black. And it goes on, and I'll say hello to more of you later, but first I probably ought to play some music, right? So this first one, this is a song by Dave Frischberg, who is famed for writing really witty jazz tunes, and like My Attorney Bernie and Quality Time and stuff like that. And this is one of them, and it's one that's especially funny for musicians because they'll get all the stuff in it, but you civilians may get it too. So, and I play this song in the key of D flat because it's about being a sideman and being able to cover anything, and this is the key I can sing it in, and rather than capo and play out of the C position, I just thought I would play it in D flat and risk my life. So here we go. Well, I want to be a sideman, just an ordinary sideman. Go along for the ride, man, responsibility free. I want to fill behind the vocals, and double on flute, and jam on the blues. I want to go and join the local, and buy a dark suit, and start paying dues. I want to maintain my book in perfect numbered order. I want to listen to Lester Young on my MP3 recorder. I want to play while the people dance. I want to press my own coat and pants. I want to ask for an advance. I want to be a sideman. I want to be a sideman, just a highly qualified man, a real professional pride man, old indispensable me. Well, I can cut whatever comes up, fake and transpose, and I won't make a fuss. I want to set the vibes and drums up and sight read the shows and sleep on the bus. I want to spend all my time with music and musicians. I want to sneak out and grab a smoke on the intermissions. I want to sleep in the afternoon and let the leader call all the tunes. I want to be young, I want to have fun, I want to be a sideman. I want to work for a superstar, I want to hang in the hotel bar. I want to be young, I want to have fun, I want to be a sideman. Sideman by Dave Frischberg. I almost burst out laughing in the part about being young because my friend Mike Kaufman, somebody put Mike had put up a link to that elderly thing I did. If you go to Elderly Instruments Facebook page, I did like a 5-minute lesson on this little chord sequence. And Mike had put up a link to it, and then some guy wrote to him and said, "Hey, who was that old man in that video doing those 2-5-1s?" And I thought, oh, well, it's come to that. Finally, they realize, even though my hair is still dark, I'm an old man. So, and along those lines, Bob Harrison wrote me yesterday, I think that was who it was, and asked if I dye my hair. I do not dye my hair. I'm black merle, which means that, just like Suki, underneath here, it's pretty gray, you know, but for some reason it doesn't show up on the camera very much. So I'll take it, you know. I think it's the Tai Chi, personally. So next up we have Duke Ellington. Not one of his more like a blues, a jazzy blues, not one of those amazing orchestral compositions of his which kind of straddled the line between classical and jazz, but just a good old blues song, which I think I first heard from my friend Jack McGann, who was a great jazz purveyor and guitarist, and singer. So it just goes kind of like this. As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds all in the trees, they act so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Well, if you'd ask me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that it's slipping. But confidentially, that don't worry me, 'cause I got a dream that's a pippin'. And when the day's through, each night I hurry to a home where Suki the dog waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Yes, if you'd ask me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that it's slipping. Well, confidentially, that don't worry me, 'cause I got a dream that's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Just a lucky so-and-so. Just a lucky so-and-so. So that's Lucky So-and-So, Duke Ellington tune. Distilled through the playing of Jack McGann, of the great Jack McGann. So let me kind of look at the chat window here a little bit. Lots of folks. We got a nice crowd here today. Andreas Postler, Zapp, who's just over from Kokomo, I assume. Marshall Lowe, John Sprouse, Terry St. James, I think I said. Mike Verbick, Liz. I know who you are, Liz, but I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I hope you guys are doing good. I know you by a different last name, like Dunham or something like that. Cozy's here. Hey, hi, Cozy. And Charlie, too. Hi, Charlie. And Dennis Lloyd. Linda Pasqua-Blaze. Big Dan. Susan Catania, another great singer-songwriter from the Boston area. Rhonda Scott Merrick. Donna Zach Beal. Charlie Ortolani, a fine guitar player and nutcase of the best kind. Bob Harrison is here. His hair, he was white at 40. I think he's talking about his hair. I don't think he was trying to pass or anything like that. David Gideon, who I gather is an acting teacher and an actor. Osling Bain, I listen when Guy Davis talks, when the Kokomo Kid talks. And there's Kokomo himself. And Kokomo says he's Black Merle too. Got no gray hair on my head or any other color. Oh yeah, there's that. Alex is here. Hi, buddy. Ron Russo, Svay Norton, Cindy Dinsmore, Jim Moore, and Nelson the dog, and maybe Kate Fordresher. Okay, let's keep working. And Deb Lipster of Visayo, my old pal from high school and before, from junior high, I think. This is a request. Dennis Lloyd and Carol Pred. I don't see Carol here. Is she here? Did I already see her back here somewhere? Requested this tune yesterday. It's a Hoagie Carmichael tune, and it's a sweet ballad. It's not a real swinging tune. Well, you could swing it, but I think... Oh, there's Carol. She's here. That would be pushing it. So we'll give it a gentle treatment. The Nearness of You. So that's The Nearness of You for Dennis Lloyd and Carol Pred. Chris Mealy's here now. She came over from the Kokomo thing. And Warren Bendler, maybe with Janelle, I don't know. And Michael Tierson. Hey, Michael. And Babs Mead, my old friend from the Acu world. Rich O'Connell from Monument, Colorado, straight to us. Lots of folks. Bud Manning, Bob McKenna, Ann made it. Hi, Ann. Ann Mintz. Deb Libby Clark. Deb Libby Clark, I got your Tai Chi registration. Kate Petrella's here. Jim Greco. Hey, Greco. Nancy Ludek Piazza from high school. Alrighty, Claude Galinsky, the Cookie Man. I've become so inundated, and John Hubner, from my whole life, ever since I was 13 years old, John has been there for me and with me. I've been so inundated with sweets. People sent me sweets. You know who you are if you did this. and then I actually, before they arrived, I bought some sweets. And then I started getting on the scale and going, another pound heavier. Next day, another pound heavier. So now I'm on a very restricted sweets diet until I get back down below 165 again. Then I'll be okay. Then I'll start consuming these things. They keep, though. It's nice. Oh, so announcements. Tomorrow, Kokomo at 10, Alex at 3:30. As you know, I always say this, they are both a joy to listen to, and I highly recommend them. They're both great musicians. They're both great songwriters. They're both great singers. And they're both men of wisdom and honor. All that and more. Okay, so on Tuesday, Kokomo again at 10. And I hope he's not wasting away too badly. I hope you're doing okay on your fast, buddy. Do that 3-way breathing exercise I gave you. It'll keep you strong, especially if you learn to sink into your legs until they burn like hell. On Tuesday, so Kokomo at 10, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch at 10:30, which is also always a joy. And all the nice things I said about Alex and Kokomo also apply to Cozy, except in the female version instead of the male version. I think it's okay to say that in this day and age. And Charlie, they apply in the male version. So it's like yin and yang, that one. And then Tuesday afternoon, I'll be back. I want to remind you, just briefly, there is a PayPal link if you'd like to donate a little something, and a Venmo link where you got into this concert. The Colorado Roots Music Camp will be next weekend, the 23rd and 24th, I think it is, but it's whatever Saturday and Sunday is. And you should check it out, coloradorootsmusic.com. Maybe Cozy will throw the link up in the chat since she's nearby. And that's going to be great. I'm going to be doing a class on jazz standards like this, and I'm going to be doing a class on really basic blues for beginners, kind of, even beginners, beginner intermediate, but even beginners. And Cozy's going to be teaching songwriting, and which is also a joy. Janice wrote some great songs in Cozy's class and was influenced strongly by Cozy's ideas about songwriting. And I was so happy last night, Magpie, I'm going to tear up here in a second. Magpie sang Human Tidal Wave, one of Jan's songs, in their concert last night. And that was tight. That was tough, but it was good. And one more thing. Oh, yeah. On February 7th, which happens to be my 72nd birthday, the Greenwich Village Folk Festival is doing a special tribute to Dave Van Ronk from 3 till 6. And I've been enlisted to do one tune. They had a tune that they couldn't find anybody else who was sucker enough to try to play it and sing it, so they called me. So we'll see how that goes. I'm working on it, but that should be a great show because Dave Van Ronk was such an influence on my fingerstyle guitar playing and so many fingerstyle guitarists. He played blues, he played jazzy stuff, he played ragtime, you name it. And he played his own kind of particular way of arranging stuff. His arrangement of and singing of the song, is it a Yeats poem? It's called The Song of the Wandering Angus. Is just, see if you can find that online. Dave Van Ronk. Okay, I've talked enough. I think I've said everything I have to say. I'm going to leave you with one more. This is a song by a woman named Fran Landesman, and she was a 50s New Yorker, I believe, kind of a hipster, this kind of a beatnik jazz song, and I love it. I kind of pick and choose the verses I sing because I don't love them all, or it doesn't always feel right to me. And the first person I heard sing it only sang a few of the verses. So anyhow, this is Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. Spring this year has me feeling like a horse that's never left the post. Well, I lie in my room, just staring at the ceiling. Spring can really hang you up the most. Morning's kiss wakes the trees and flowers, and to them I'd like to drink a toast. 'Cause I walk in the park just to kill the lonely hours. Spring can really hang you up the most. All afternoon the birds twitter twit. You know the tune. This is love, this is it. I've heard it before, and don't I know the score? Da, 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 da. But I have decided that spring is a bore. Love seemed sure at the new year. Now it's April, love is just a ghost. You know spring arrived on time, but what became of you, dear? Spring can really hang you up the most. Well, love came my way, I thought it would last. We had our day, now that's all in the past. Spring came along, a season of song, filled with sweet promise, but something went wrong. Doctors once prescribed a tonic, sulfur and molasses was the dose. Well, it didn't help at all. My condition must be chronic. Spring can really hang you up the most. Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most by Fran Landesman. I think there might have been some co-write on that, but she's the name I always hear associated with it. I would like to apologize for Suki. She's in the bedroom today. So I'm afraid there will be no Suki cam, and since she doesn't hear me very well, if I call her, she probably won't come. Hey, Suki, you want to come in here? Suki? Nah, she didn't raise her head. Okay, well, once again, as usual, I would like to thank you all for joining me for this hour. Let me get in my halo position. Nah, it doesn't matter. I hope you tune into all these other great people. It's keeping us sane. It's keeping me sane. And, Charlie was playing bass with me today. Geez, I wish I could have heard that. So I will listen to all those folks. And then I will see you Tuesday at 3 p.m. Stay safe, stay sane, and as my friend Alex would say, if you get cranky, take a nap. Bye-bye.